He might be a multi-millionaire comic and TV presenter, but like his lifelong best friend Peter Kay, there is one reason why this Bolton boy works so hard. TV presenter Paddy McGuinness has never been busier. The Top Gear presenter is also the star of countless other TV shows, like Max and Paddy, but he has his feet firmly planted on the ground in his hometown of Bolton. The 51-year-old was divorced from his wife, Christine, last year but still shares care of their 3 young children, all of whom have autism. They are twins Leo and Penelope, aged 11 and Felicity, 8. Paddy said, "I go to the same shops and do the same things I used to. I was in Aldi in Bolton, they've got that random aisle in the middle where they sell all sorts. My mate said this was a good place to get a new computer, so I went and got one. While waiting to pay, the woman behind me said, 'I thought you'd shop at Harrods.' I said, 'Why would you think that?'" Paddy has a new series of his Channel 4 Challenge series, Tempting Fortune, coming out, a Radio 2 show to host every Sunday, and a big stand-up comedy gig at the London Palladium as part of a national tour. He told Weekend magazine, "The reason I do all this is for my children. It's for their future, you know. I work hard. That's why. Every Sunday I get up, do my kids' breakfast, make sure they're sorted, nice and bonny, then they know Daddy's going to go for 2 hours and do his radio show, then he's coming home. I give them a time he'll be back, which is pretty much the same every Sunday. It never deviates, that's the beauty of broadcasting live. The show finishes at 1, I'm back home at 1:30 or 1:45 at the latest. Then the day's my own, it's just nice." Paddy insists sharing his Cheshire home with his ex-wife Christine doesn't feel awkward. "It doesn't feel tricky. I think it would if you lived in a toxic household, God forbid. If I'm at home with the kids, it's great. If I'm working and Christine is at home with the kids, that's great. If we are there together, that's fine. As long as my children are happy, that's all that matters to me. I've absolutely no doubt in my mind that my kids love me to bits. I can't get out of the bloody house. They're like, 'When are you coming back? Daddy, we love you.' It's great. When I left today, my youngest jumped in my suitcase and closed the lid, so when I opened it she jumped out and surprised me. It's so lovely and fun," he says. "Every parent is the same, you'll have peaks and troughs. One day the kids are brilliant, next day they're being little SDs. That's kids in general, autism or not." Paddy admitted that holidays have to be carefully planned, especially when it comes to negotiating flights and airports. "All these extra layers I've got to think about. That's part of my life now and it's totally fine, it is what it is." While Paddy and Christine have managed to take their children abroad, when Paddy grew up in Bolton, times could be hard, which fostered his work ethic and need to be a good provider to his children. He said, "I used to see my mum struggling. I still remember her turning off the lights and hiding behind the couch with me one day when the rent geezer knocked on the door. Those things stay with you." The first proper holiday I went on was at a caravan park in Morecambe when I was about 13. It was so exciting. There was a disco on site. I had my first kiss there. The DJ played "Don't Leave Me This Way." Even now that song makes me smile. Happy, innocent memories. So out of everything I've done, that holiday was the best.